Vara was recently awarded her black belt by Olavo Abreu in Phuket, Thailand. She competed in karate for the Danish national team and in jiu-jitsu for the Thai national team and won medals at white, blue and purple belt for BJJ in Europe and Asia, often competing against bigger or younger opponents. She has worked for Christian Graugart at BJJ Globetrotters for many years and has just released this fun BJJ card game Open Mat with friend and graphic designer Sabine. You can create your own customised avatar and download for free at www.grappletoons.com. Vara is visiting the UK at the moment and came to see me for a good catch-up and some training. Like so many people who know her, I've always marvelled at her calm composure when she competes and how well she performs, especially given how lightly she trains. Listen here as she shares some of the things that she's learned and applied over the years that she's trained and competed in martial arts competitions, helping to build her strong mental game.
I get this question a lot, why I do so well at the competitions. Even though I don't train hard, I don't do any cardio. Often in the competitions, I'm not the most technical one on the match, but I prepared myself. I rely on the goal setting. I rely on finding peace in this is how I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to think about her game. I'm not going to have a strategy thinking she's going to do this, then I'm going to do this. It's about me. My coach back home, my first coach, he would take everybody out and he would call two names. And it could be like me and against another girl. And if I was blue belt, she was white belt, he would say, Vara, you have 2 points, the white belt has 6 points. And he will give us 30 seconds. And then I really have to collect all the points to win. She just have to hold on and not let me get all these points so she can win. And nobody really wants to lose to a low belt and so close to a competition. Everybody's looking at you. So you really learn how specific it is, because I really have to push myself the last 30 seconds to turn the loss to a win. And she just have to try to stay cool and not do something stupid and lost it all in 30 seconds. So it's a very good way of training. Then he will let half of the class coach for the other girl and half of the class coach for me. So you also get used to hearing 10 people shouting something, and you go through this process of like, who should I listen to? Should I listen to them? Should I do my own stuff? Or what does feel right? So you get used to all these people shouting, and you find out if you like coaching or you don't like it, or you just do your own stuff. It's just getting used to it, and you never knew who was next, so you get a little bit stressed that you have to deal with. So he would call after us, he would call 2 new names, nobody knew who it was. So then you get a little bit adrenaline, oh, it's me. So you get used to that also. My background is I've done karate for many years. I have competed for many years, and I was on the national team. And when I got a national team coach who was a sports scientist, she introduced me to these tools that I start trying to incorporate before my competition, so I could practice that in the same way as I practice for competition in terms of drilling and finding out what my game is and strategy and stuff. For me, the mental issues were setting me back. Not really setting me back, but I could make the competition aspect a more positive experience for me. Before, I was very nervous. I'm nervous like anybody else. I was very insecure, but she taught me how to be a competition version of me. I feel like I have a competition version of me, and then I have my own me, the very insecure me, always doubting myself. But when I step on the mat, and I step in the venue, I become this competition version of me because I practice so much. And she told me that winning is not a goal. Winning is a bonus, because winning has too many outer factors that you can't control, you don't have any effect on. You can have a referee that want the other one to win, or you can meet somebody who's done judo for 10 years. So the winning and the losing is not the point, it's about the performance. I think the goal setting is individual, but a goal that doesn't really make sense is like saying, I don't want to get passed, because getting passed is depending on the other one. Maybe he's like really good passer and you just think about something else and you get passed. A goal has to do about what you're doing, not about what the other one is doing. Somebody had told me, if he pulls guard, I'm going to do this. But who knows if he's going to pull guard? It's not a goal. So a goal is what you do. It's like, I want to pull guard or I want to take down. Not waiting for the other one to do something. That is not a goal. One of the things that I think is a success for me is knowing my game. I feel like I have one thing that works for me, so I trust in my game. Mine is triangle, so I want to pull guard first. If she pull guard first, I need to shut it down, I need to reset it, and I pull guard. So I also say to people, they have to know their game, and don't go into the match thinking, oh, I'm going to see what happens, I'm going to defend this and this, because then you're running behind them, and defending what they're doing. You have to cancel what they're doing, reset it, and then demand your game. It's understanding also how you let it go, the stress factors, or I didn't get enough to eat. I was asked to get a new gi because it was too short or something. You just have to let it go and think, when I step on the mat, their words count. Then you follow the goals. You have to just focus on the goal. Everything else you cut out. The national team coach transformed me, I feel, from a very negative thinking person who was very nervous and very doubting to this person that steps in. And I'm not saying I'm confident, I'll not say that, but I trust in my game, and I know it's about the performance, about the goal setting. If I have good goal setting, I'm trying to get a good performance by following the goal setting, and then it's getting more positive. The way I can explain is this: when I went to a big final at Europeans, the blue belt, I remember thinking, she's much better than me. She's more technical. I can only win if I submit her. And I can feel when I stepped in and shake her hand, I felt the spotlight above us was embracing us in this dome of warmth, and I felt at home. I felt like that's where I belong. So at that time I felt, okay, I understood these goals so much now that I enjoy it. Because it's not for everyone, but you can learn to not let stress or outer factors affect you. You only concentrate on your goals and your own performance.